I used to think my biggest pet peeve was when someone would forget to put toilet paper back on the dispenser. As it turns out, I'm a total hypocrite and I leave the next user a victim. In all seriousness, pet peeves are the real deal. They have the potential to get under your skin and fester until you've had your last straw. In an attempt to learn other people's pet peeves, I asked my grandmother what a few of hers were, and she exclaimed, "Idiots, because you can't fix stupid." Which leads me to my top 3 pet peeves. Number 3, when my husband carelessly puts dirty dishes in the clean side of the sink. Number 2, when patients sit down in the dental chair and then immediately look up at me and say, "I hate coming to the dentist." And number 1, when people share outdated information on Facebook as if it were breaking news. Time travel with me back to April 2016. I'm on Facebook scrolling through when I see an article that grabs my attention. Shania Twain, farewell tour. So I click on the link. I scream out of excitement. My husband comes rushing in. I'm begging and pleading my case on why I have to be at this concert. I'm scrolling through the article as fast as my thumbs can go. I'm looking for the dates, make sure that it's not sold out, and all of a sudden I'm redirected to the top of the screen, and right under the title reads the date, March of 2014. Man, I feel like screaming. I don't really understand why this happens so often, but since that time, I've noticed that people are constantly sharing outdated information on Facebook. And it really makes no sense to me because most of the time, the date is right underneath the title. I know that citing your sources is a big deal, but I think that checking the date before you click share should be just as important. Before I get into my next pet peeve, I want to take a moment and say that I completely understand that dental anxiety is a legitimate fear. And if any of my patients come to me and tell me that they have a fear of having dental work done, I will hold their hand through any procedure. My pet peeve is whenever I'm walking a patient into the room, I seat them in the chair, I go to put the bib on them while asking how their day is, and I'm rudely cut off, and I hear, "I hate coming to the dentist." What I want to say is, well, I hate having a pap smear done, but I wouldn't dare interrupt my gynecologist while he's doing his exam because, no, it is extremely rude to insult someone's career choice. I chose dentistry to help people gain confidence through restoring their smile, not because I want to hear about how much my job is hated, and despite popular belief, it's not to inflict any pain. I think that my third pet peeve is fueled by working in the dental industry for so long. In any given office, you have a sterilization zone. One side is always dirty, and the other side is always clean. I have since implemented this into our home, and specifically in our kitchen. The left side of the sink is always dirty. The right side of the sink is always clean. And since my husband and I both passed kindergarten, I would assume that we could tell our left from our right. Obviously, that is not the case, because there's always, somehow, dirty dishes in the right side of the sink, which means I now have to take the dirty dish out, all of the other clean dishes, clean out the clean sink, and rewash all of the already clean dishes. Evidently, these pet peeves really get me going. While preparing this speech, I wrote all of my ideas out, and by the time I got to the conclusion, my hand was cramping because I had been using so much force while writing everything out. So yes. Sharing outdated information on Facebook does annoy me. When patients sit down in my dental chair and immediately tell me they hate coming to the dental office, drives me crazy. And when my husband carelessly puts the dirty dishes in the right side of the sink instead of the left side of the sink, it does annoy me. But that's life. And with life comes lemons. So grab some lemonade and join me. It's going to be a bumpy ride.